She said, I'm not going to mention one because I like them, and then there are these other ones, which just means that she said our names because she didn't like us.
But why you, Angus? Who wouldn't like you? It's not like she could have possibly had beef with you. So why is your name on the pile?
Okay, so... I tried to talk to her a lot of times. Every time I came up to her, she would split. And I'm terrified of people not liking me. That's fact, right? And it's a hard thing to say as a guy, right? I actually give a what people think of me. And I sensed that she didn't like me.
We are spending so much time analysing stuff that we've heard from somebody else and haven't seen firsthand to make a decision, which is like the traitors are pissing themselves.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, Olivia, but the making up of a witness. You said Jack put his arm around you, saying who we're going to murder tonight. I just can't get past that there has not been a witness come forward. There's something about that concerns me because no one witnessed it.
But on the other, on that, like you haven't come up and spoken to me at all.
Spoke to you in here, at least.
No, I'm saying within groups, when we're out talking to people, when you heard your name come up, you go and speak to someone about it. Is that right?
I haven't had a chance after the challenge on the train, and since then we haven't had time together.
That's right, yeah.
So he did it in here?
Yeah.
I don't mean to single out the four, but I think if one of those four go, these are the two things we find out. One, if there's any truth to her predictions. Two, if she was a traitor or not.
Chloe's not here anymore. Who gives a shit? Let's focus on the traitors in the room. That does not matter.
With all due respect, it does matter.
It doesn't. No,
if someone leaves, it doesn't mean what they've said in the past is
irrelevant.
Like, it's still part of the game.
Yeah, but it's a theory that she had in her head. We're going off of something she said. Where's the proof?
Then why are we even having conversations if it doesn't matter what anyone ever says ever?
No, it does matter what people say if they've witnessed it or heard it from someone else. She's going off of something that she envisioned. There's no proof.
Has anything that she said come true?
Let's find out.
We were all ready to say it before. Why not say it now?
Why don't you say it now?
I'm not completely convinced that Jack is a traitor like most of you believe.
Why?
Because I don't know where this rumour started that he put his arm around you and said, thank goodness we don't need to murder someone tonight.
Wow. What you just said is actually complete news to me. How many people around the room have heard this story?
I've heard this story.
Wow.
And Jack, you're saying that didn't happen at all?
Not at all.
We all heard it from the source. So unless, Olivia, you're lying to us. No. Straight after we finished our challenge, you put your arm around me on the way back to the car as we're about to get in the car and said, I wonder who we are going to murder tonight. And I have been told that someone else witnessed it as well.
Unfortunately, I'm smarter than that. If I was a traitor, I wouldn't make a mistake like that. That did not happen. Please, you have to believe that.
I think you think I was someone else.
Oh.
And who do you think he meant to hug?
Yeah, who? Come on.
If what happened between Jack and Olivia, putting the arm around and saying that was true, then I'm sure everyone has an idea in their head of who they think he could have potentially mistaken her for. So, if we vote Jack out strategically in this sense, it means that when he reveals his identity, we will then be able to rule out if another person is a traitor or not.
Agreed.
So I'm cannon fodder.
Okay, so who do you think the mistaken identity was?
I think it's you.
Me, because we look alike.
You don't look like that
Most similar. You're
from the
most
back
similar.
when your hair's done up.
Look at the hair.
Claire, how are you feeling?
Yeah, now that this has been put across, especially the mistaken identity thing, but now I'm under it as well, right?
Well, that's because if we vote him out, it will reveal you.
No, not necessarily.
No, not necessarily, because I'm still this mistaken identity.
The traitors still could go for her.
Yeah, that's
Just
right.
in the same way they could go for me for
That's
wanting
right.
clarity on a rumour right now, which I did for the benefit of the group.
But the thing is, if majority of the faithfuls are aiming for Jack, why aren't you sticking to the team as the part of the
I
faithful
wanted
team?
clarification on a rumour because I didn't want to come in here and write a name down based on a rumour that I just heard that no one knows where it came from.
But whether the rumour is true or false, the majority decision is still going to rule the game. You're going to be the only one not voting for him. Why are you going against the faithful?
I just wanted to know where the rumour came from. I just wanted to know where the rumour came from.
Well, who are your suspicions, Jack?
My suspicion is Mitty.
Yes, we're probably on the right page at this point in time, Dirk or Teresa. Bigger picture, if we can think about momentum and numbers now, we're down to 11 people right now. I feel like there's packs and cliques going on and there's little popularity contests.
Matt, I am suspicious of you, and I'll be very surprised where you vote tonight, whether you are still 100% on Teresa, whether you change your vote.
If I can just...
Because you did not vote for either Angus or Claire.
You want to know where I'm voting? I feel like if we don't get out Teresa tonight, the momentum gains in this little pack, and we outcasts, per se, who are not in the clique, get picked off every week. She doesn't have to influence a lot of people. All she has to do is talk to feet. So that just spreads like wildfire. But I'm okay to put my name on the chopping. I just was fighting hard for you guys. I hope you can learn from it and actually have some weight to what I'm saying.
I just feel like I've walked into this room with a name, and once again, I feel like I'm changing because I'm like so unsure. And the only thing I am sure on is all the things that Matt has said. Like, I'm sorry, babe, but like it does add up.
What adds up? What I've
Like all the slips that you've had in this room, and I get that you're under pressure in this room, but it's just a lot.
Matt, it's not necessarily what you're doing, it's the way you're doing it. I don't see any other faithful behaving that way. You know how I've been on your side, and I've been so open and honest with you.
You have, mate, yeah.
Mate, I feel like I can't help you anymore.
And you keep saying clicks and like popularity contests and
It's
that.
not about
It is
that.
not that. It's about having a connection with people in the room and wanting to go far with them. I am in complete awe of the way that you have handled yourself tonight.
Yeah.
I just think you are incredible. But you are absolute chaos in my eyes.
Matt, I'm faithful.
No, there's heaps of red flags.
She's voted both traitors. You have not.
Yeah, I had Angus on my radar.
Yeah, but you didn't vote for him.
Yes, because I kept him there to get clues on the other one, which has led me to
nuts,
Teresa.
by the way. Like, keeping a traitor around in the hopes that they'll what?
Yeah, out another
We
traitor.
don't have that sort of time on our hands, unfortunately, Matt.
Well,
we are getting down in numbers.
I've always been on you. That's just...
Yeah, but you've also been around trying to convince everyone. In fact, tonight you did, doll. After we had a conversation in the car and I said, get on board. And then you were like, yeah, I got it. Teresa, we cool. We're not cool.
You said you were going to come in with a different name. I was in the back seat.
Yeah, I did think that, 100%.
Yeah.
So I've got Dirk or Teresa. They're the only two.
So you're going to vote for me and then tell me to vote for Teresa?
I'm not voting for you.
Okay.
I'm voting for Teresa.
Yeah, we're back to square one.
Yeah, exactly.
It's now time to reveal who the group has decided to banish from the game. the final time. Let's start with Alex.
This decision is really hard because a lot rides on it. But this person, I think, is a traitor. Kate, I'm voting for you.
So, one vote for Kate. Kate, how did you vote?
I think you're a traitor.
So, one vote for Kate, one vote for Alex. So it all comes down to a deciding vote from Craig. Craig, how did you vote?
The only thing I'm certain of sitting around this table is that I'm faithful. I want to believe both of you. I love you both. And you've both played this game in such an unbelievable way. I'm not sure whether I have this right or wrong, but as amazing a person you are, that you might just be a traitor.